Some samples. 1987 Monte Carlo Super Sport, white paint, all red interior, white trim. So this is what I have started the carpet. I don't really know if you want a super bright red. I assume you do. These are the same colors pretty much. This one here is a Corvette Carpet, which is much more finer. True vet, but it costs more. But if you want that color, that's what I would put in there for you, even though it cost me a little more. It'll look nicer, a little more durable. Headliner, if you want that bright of a red, we're kind of screwed on headliners because I don't have a bright red. I have a suede that's almost that bright, not quite. It's a little, yeah, it's off pretty far on the camera. Yeah, screw that. We can use one of your other materials for the headliner and come up with something. I'll look through some more samples. Let's jump to the material. Again, if you're wanting that shade, I'll start this video over if you want a different shade red. I won't make it too long here. We'll get that figured out first. There's a vinyl. That's a very close match. There's a leather. So if you want to mix it up, leather and vinyl, you know, or if you want to keep it all vinyl, or even all leather be quite expensive. Downside to leather, you know, about 3 to 5 years it'll start wearing. The upside to it, it breathes better. It's leather. It smells better. That's about all. Upside to vinyl is it lasts a lot longer, anywhere from 10 to 15 years. It's more durable. Downside to it, if you don't have good AC on a hot summer day, your back can get pretty sweaty because it doesn't breathe very good. Leather is more porous, so it tends to stay cooler. Alright, now to some exotics. Not too great of a match here, but here's a carbon fiber red or white. We need some white in there. That might be nice. If you want to do solid red, do solid red on the outer of the seats, headrests. Do some artwork up the middle with some exotic red and white something. I don't want to do your channels back, you know, the plain Jane channels. Yeah, we'll do away with those, make it something completely different. I'll draw some stuff up, make another video on that if you want. Some exotics. Got a crocodile. I have to see your paint when it comes. I don't know how bright white it is. I assume it's pretty bright white. It's kind of an ivory white, so it's probably not white enough. And their reds are a little more maroonish. So if you choose this, we'd have to start over on the carpet and go with a darker shade. I'm thinking you want the bright red and maybe do the white part with the exotic material. There's Ostrich, probably the white one there. I like this. It's sharp, but the gold's probably going to turn you off in the background. Boa. I think it's pretty cool looking. And they got a Komodo Dragon. It's the same thing though, but I really like it. Looks badass. That look good going up the middle of the seat, like trimmed. Maybe not solid, but do a little shape of it. Maybe do all that right there, the exotic. And even come with another white right here, a different solid, or a red exotic. snake skin. White looks like gray though. It's canceled out. That's about all. I do have this other snake skin right here. I've got a white on it. It's dirty. It's a lot brighter. It's an old sample. Let me know if you like any of those. I think there's another white carbon fiber in here. It's nice. A little diamond pattern. It's kind of different. It's like pearl. Pearl white carbon fiber. Perforated. You could do perforated right there, like a factory look. Do a white exotic, and then a white perforated, and then your red. And then on the trim on the edge, you know, the old Monte Carlos had the piping, welt cord is what it's called, which is this bead. But we can do away with that and do a top stitch in white thread. Would be more like a newer seat like that. I don't like the doubles, it's weak in the middle. I fold my seam over, do a single. So it would be like that. And we can add some of the top stitching up the middles of the seat. You know, all these seams, do a nice top stitch on. Do something embroidered up here. Or here. We'll figure all that out and we'll come back on the dash, door panels, all that good stuff a little later. I need to get the materials figured out. Again, there's the brightest red I have in the vinyl and the brightest red I have in the leather. And the brightest carpet in red. So I guess first let me know if that's too bright or what you think. And I'll get back with you.